and excitement. Kuza from Cirque du Soleil opens November 16th at AT&T Park. For tickets, visit cirquedusoleil.com.
This is ABC 7 News at 5.
San Jose police are trying to catch this man they say hit a 12-year-old girl with his car, kidnapped her in front of her little sister, and beat her while trying to rape her. That young girl managed to get away. She's in the hospital right now with severe physical and emotional injuries. Just a short time ago, police released more information. Now, we knew the kidnapping took place yesterday afternoon just after 4 o'clock in the area of Gardendale Drive and Barbara Way in Almaden Valley. Police are saying today that the 12-year-old girl was crossing the street with her sister when the man deliberately hit her with his car. The 12-year-old landed on the hood and fell to the ground. The suspect picked her up, put her in his car, and then drove about 3 miles away. The little sister ran home and called her mother. He stopped near the 5900 block of Sterling Oaks Drive, where he beat the child and then tried.
Get you hooked up there, Bill. Thank you. Once they were left heartbroken, today infertile couples have alternative paths to parenthood. These babies are miracles. They're considered a joy of a lifetime, but it does come at a cost. Now there's a way around that as well, and it has a familiar ring: outsourcing. ABC's Andrew Canning is here with more. Good morning.
Good morning, Robin. Well, it is hard to believe, but we can now add surrogate mothers to the ranks of American jobs going overseas. No wonder healthcare insurance often doesn't come close to covering the costs associated with infertility treatments. And if you're uninsured, forget it. That's why this form of outsourcing is taking off fast.
Having a baby is a milestone most couples dream of.
Ever since we're little kids, we think about how we're going to grow up and have our own family.
But for Michael and Tracy Thornton, it seemed like the impossible.
They told me not to try to become pregnant. We were devastated. They told us our only option was to get a surrogate. And when we started looking into the amount of money over here, it was, it was nothing we could afford.
So they began a search to find a surrogate within their means, a woman who would be implanted with their embryo.
And don't forget your travel kit.
They found an affordable option, but with a twist that led them halfway around the world to this infertility clinic in India, run by Dr. Nayana Patel.
It's a tough job to carry a baby for 9 months. And then
where women are lining up to carry babies for American couples at a fraction of the cost.
When they come first to me, they are really a desperate lot because this is the last thing they would want to try.
In the U.S., the Thorntons were quoted $60,000 for a surrogate. If the in vitro fertilization, or IVF, is a success, in India it will cost just $6,000.
It was pretty amazing. It was a revelation for us.
Michael and Tracy admit having this Indian woman potentially give birth to their child is a strange concept. But the couples who come here are colorblind. They just want a baby.
It's been exciting.
Couples like Karen and Thomas Kim, who returned to California in January with a son. But while it is making dreams come true, the controversial practice is being dubbed rent-a-womb and outsourcing pregnancy, likening it to an Indian call center.
There is a tremendous opportunity to exploit the poor. And a lot of couples will be desperate and go overseas. But medical care should not be exploitative.
Still, the baby business is booming in India, where 600 in vitro clinics bring in more than $400 million a year into the local economy. Dr. Patel is passionate about her work. Her impoverished surrogates take home a paycheck equivalent to 10 years of working. The couples take home a baby.
This surrogate is like a god to them because without her, they would never have had their child.
But surrogacy isn't the only IVF procedure sending couples abroad. Countries around the globe are luring Americans with all kinds of affordable infertility treatments, cashing in on reproductive tourism. Overseas, treatments start as low as $2,500. Here in the U.S., $15,000, with the potential to top $100,000.
They are truly a blessing. After the months of trying and then finding out that she was pregnant was incredible.
The staggering cost of IVF sent Craig and Marcella Fight from Ohio to the Czech Republic. They returned with the ultimate souvenirs, twins Jenny and Nicole. To help other struggling couples, they started IVF Vacation, a company that offers overseas reproductive packages.
We decided we were going to take the chance, and we went to a different country, and the payoff is we've got our little girls, and you can't beat that.
But infertility specialist Dr. Daniel Stein warns it can be risky and says success rates are higher in America, the gold standard.
I would say be very cautious. Do your homework. Have a very good idea, as much as you can, about that center's experience, who's running that center, what their certification is, who are they reporting to.
The Thorntons admit they're afraid of failure, but say one last chance at a baby is a risk worth taking.
It would be a dream come true, absolutely. It's something we've worked for and thought about for years and years when we'd have what we've been searching for all this time.
And once Tracy and Michael's embryos were implanted in the surrogate, the couple flew home to Connecticut to wait for the result. But Robin, unfortunately, I just spoke with them. It didn't work. However, because it's so cheap, they're actually going to try again. Tracy has already begun her hormone treatments, and she will be returning to India in the next few weeks.
Because of the cost, they're able to try again, and maybe here they would not have been able to. But bottom line, you need to be careful.
Yes, absolutely. Be careful. Do your homework. These people are desperate for a baby, and it's so cheap that they will do anything, but you want to make sure you're going to the right place.
All right, Andrew, thank you so much. It is now 11 minutes after the hour. Coming up next, America's new favorite TV mom, Emmy winner Sally Field, will join us live. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?